Hey guys, and welcome back to Kyrstie's Classroom. Today we're going to be doing perimeter. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so this chapter we're talking about two very important things, area and perimeter. Today we're only going to be talking about perimeter because it is definitely easier, but I think they're both pretty easy. So perimeter is the outside border of whatever shape you are looking at. So if we were looking at the shape of my deck, it would be all this fencing along the side would be my perimeter. Nothing on the inside counts as a perimeter. Perimeter is only the outside border. So to find the perimeter, we've got to take all of the sides and add them together. So if I have one side of fence that is 6 feet long, and I have a perfect square, that means that all of my sides are going to be 6 feet long. If I have a rectangle and one side is 6 feet long, then the side across from it is also going to be 6 feet long. Okay, but my sides are going to be different. So I would add them all together. Let's say my longer sides are 6 feet, my shorter sides are 3 feet. So I'm going to do 6 feet plus 6 feet plus 3 feet plus 3 feet. So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 3 would be 15, plus 3 would be 18. So 18 would be the perimeter of my rectangle. Okay, now we're going to do some questions that you might see on your homework. So yeah, here we go. All right, today we are doing area, or no, we're not doing area and perimeter, we're just doing perimeter. So remember what I talked about in the video is that perimeter is every single side added together. So this one, it gives us all the sides. We're gonna have 6, 8, 6, 8. This is a rectangle, so these sides are gonna be the same and these sides are gonna be the same. So I'm just gonna add them all together. 8 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 12, that's going to be 28. So 28 millimeters is my answer. Okay. Alright, this next one just gives us two of the sides, but we know that the rectangles are perfect because we've got these little squares here. So this one is also going to be 8 meters, and this one is also going to be 3 meters. So 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 3. 8 plus 8 is 16. 3 plus 3 is 6. 16 plus 6 is 22. So 22 meters is my answer. Alright, this next one gets a little bit trickier because it doesn't give us numbers. Instead, it gives us boxes. So I don't want you to overthink it and try and count all the way around. Just take each side and count the boxes. So this one's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to add all those numbers together. We're going to get 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So that's going to be 8. 8 plus 8 is going to be 16. So 16 squares around. Don't think just because you've counted this one already once that you don't have to count it again. You count them every single time to figure out each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's do another one. So this one is going to have 1, 2, 1, 2. This one's going to have 1, let's do a different color. This one's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I know 8 plus 2 is going to be 10, and I have to do 8 plus 2 plus 8 plus 2. So that's going to be 20 square units. Alright, this one is a word problem. So it is given us some measurements on the field. It has not given us the end zones here. Can you see this right here? This little spot right here. So first thing it does is ask us to figure out the perimeter without the end zone. So like pretend like that's not there and pretend like that's not there. So we know it's going to be 300, and then this side is going to be the same, plus 300. And then this one's going to be plus 160 plus 160. So 300 plus 300 is 600. 600 plus 160 would be 760. And then we still got 160. So plus 160 is going to be 860. 920. Alright, so the first one is going to be 920 feet. Okay, now we gotta figure out the second problem. Okay. Each end zone is 10 yards. So this little spot right here is going to be 10 yards. What is the perimeter of the entire football field in feet? So what do we have to add to 300 to get this full length? We got 10 on each side. So 10 and 10 to get the full length is going to be 320 feet from end to end. So that means the same thing over here, 320 feet. So now we just got to add it again. 320 plus 320 is going to be 640. So the last sides are done. 640 plus 160 is going to be 800. Now I gotta add one more 160. So that's going to be 960 feet. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed my video on perimeter. If you have any questions, just shoot me a message. Make sure to like and subscribe below. Okay, bye.